You are listening to the Yeah, I Said It podcast.
It's your main man, Humvee.
Lil Nas X.
DJ, the DJ, what up, though?
J.A. to the Y,
If you're slow.
Have something you want to say? Drop us a line at 601-641-9474.
Yeah, what's going on? It's your main man, Humvee.
Lil Ran is back.
DJ, the DJ, what up, though?
And sorry,
You're supposed to get that mic right before we started.
my bad, man. No, that was my hat. See, ha. I don't like ugly. It's Yeah, I Said It podcast. Episode number 120.
129.
129 on them yines.
Yeah, man. Wait a minute, what?
He forcing it.
129 on them yams. 601
Force.
641 9474 601 641 9474. Can I say
No,
4?
you cannot say 4.
DJ, go ahead and throw the email out there early so we can get people in tune to what's really going on.
Email at yeahIsaiditpod@gmail.com. That's YEHISAIDITPOD@gmail.com. If you have any questions, complaints, cares, or concerns for me, my co-hosts, or constituents, please drop us a line. Let us know what it is that you think and or feel.
Dang on it, Jay.
J.A.
I was waiting for that offbeat constituents to come in.
J. Young, if you're slow.
Shout out to Jay Young.
Jay working, man.
Yeah.
Outside, Jay working. Now watch how quickly I drop 50.
Hey, happy birthday to Jay, man. His birthday was what, on the 1st?
Nah, 29th?
29th? Yeah. Shout out to J.A.Y. Happy birthday to J.A.Y. Jay Young.
Yep.
If you're slow.
Another year. And hopefully we'll get Blaze when he come back.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? Let's just go for it. Hey, man, we're here. Another one rolling in the books. Let's go ahead and get this music shit started. Let's talk music, man. One question I want to ask you guys real quick. So, I don't know how. What year did the Lost album come out?
What Lost album?
8 Ball.
That was what, 2000?
Nah, that was not. Yeah, I was gonna say that was late 90s.
Yeah. So the Lost album, I'll remember going to Circuit City.
Of course.
Having dollars and like a bunch of quarters.
Did you ask us and knew the answer?
Huh? No. I was finna. You know, I build up to stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I was going to Circuit City, bought it, and I think it's a timeless classic album because I played it probably about 2 weeks ago while I was barbecuing, and it was just, I was like, man. So I wanted to ask you guys, do you think 8 Ball lost? And if you guys don't think it's a classic album, it's cool. But what album in that year or that era do you think was a classic album?
The actual 8 Ball and MJG Space Age Pimpin' definitely would be something I would mention.
Okay.
The Lost album.
Nope.
Here's my problem with that.
Okay.
Not that there's
triple disc.
Triple
it
disc.
was.
And you
It
thought
was.
that was a classic?
Classic. Because if you go back to it now, like some of the, I mean,
Yeah,
The-
well,
the
thing
subject
is,
matter is relevant.
If you liked it then, you're gonna like it now. That's what
damn,
that
that sounds so, oh, if you liked it then, you like it.
Yeah, it's not like you're gonna go back and listen to it and be like, damn, what was I thinking? Like, it was hard still.
Right.
But I always felt like 8 Ball just got extra credit for being 8 Ball for some reason.
Right.
And MJG got overlooked.
Because
Because No More Glory was better.
Oh yeah, No More Glory was hard. No More
It
Glory
was.
So you
better.
saying it was better than 8 Ball's Lost?
Yeah.
Yes. Mainly because it was well rounded.
They both
And
were.
no, Lost had a lot of songs on it, meaning that you can have a bunch of filler in there, and as long as they're not bad songs, you get away with it because you like the artist, right?
Okay. I
Because
it makes sense.
If let's say half of Lost wasn't really that good, the other half, there's so much of the other half where you can be like, it's still a great album.
Okay.
if you're not really heavy into picking it apart like I tend to be at times.
And even with the features, they were all relevant. Like all those artists were relevant. Yeah. Still are. Well, Bun B.
I don't know about no still are, but
Bun B is.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna say it's a bad album at all. Would I say it's a classic? I wouldn't argue that it wasn't.
I would.
Well, you know, you'd like
because
it's no way that much material can be a classic. It's too, because classic is like something that's seamless and timeless, and
that
like
is.
It hits every note on the scale, and it doesn't.
And we're not counting the bonus disc at all.
Yeah, because that wasn't really an 8-ball disc. That was a compilation.
Right.
So the double disc.
Just the double disc.
Even if we do that.
Even if you do that.
Come on, man, stop.
What was the single off of it? I don't know either.
Wow.
Neither does 8-ball.
Now, what was the single off No More Glory?
That Girl.
not that one's the only one either.
No, but I was just saying it was just a single though. That was just saying in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night.
We can do it so right. You feel real good.
Hey, back side my ride. Hand on the wood.
Yeah, like this. I'll be obliged.
So in that era, guys, what do you think? Like, if you could recall,
98?
Yeah, 98.
Come on, man. So many albums.
I know.
That's a tough time, dog. Because the thing about that era is that you had, wherever you were, there was a star or two or three there that could define your way of living.
You got Lauryn Hill album came out that year.
Oh my God.
Jay-Z Volume 2, Hard Knock Life. DMX dropped 2 albums that year. Dark Hill is Hot.
That was a hard year.
400 Degrees came out that year.
Oh my.
See, Murder came out with Life or Death. Silk came out with Choice to the Game. Most Def and Talib Kweli did Black Star that year.
Darling.
What else? Quimina? Was that the album?
Quimina?
I'm not sure when it came out.
I think they had an album that year.
I think they did too.
Them and Jay always dropped around the same time for a long time in a row, so I think it was, I think it's a Quimina.
Him and I?
It was one of those weird name albums. Because DMX also dropped Flesh in My Flesh, Blood in My Blood. Goody Mob, Still Standing came out that year. Capital Punishment came out that year. I don't know what else.
It's a lot.
I'm still looking at this 8-ball loss.
At that point, at that
it's
time,
not classic, brother.
At that time, man, I was listening to a lot of hometown music.
Mm-hmm. Okay, of course.
And I mean,
R.P. Fat Pat.
Yeah. A lot of Fat Pat, Big Mo, Pokey. Was that Hardest Pit in the Litter?
Yep.
That shit was hard.
That was
Last Don came out that year.
Last Don was.
Last Don.
My homie Scarface came out that year.
I'm not gonna get the Last Don that one, dog.
I listened to more songs on the Last Don than I listened to on Lost.
I didn't. Cause that accent, man, I listened to it.
What accent? What accent?
The Master P can't do no accents, man. He tried to.
Talking?
Yeah, Master P was tripping.
But okay, so here go all the songs I'm gonna name from this album that I think are better than the songs.
All the songs that were better.
This, I can compare this to Lost, and I get more hits from this album than I'm gonna get from Lost. More albums that not even
from
hits.
What? From what?
His double disc versus his double disc.
Who was his? I want to know both. You gotta say it for the
8-ball Lost, and
versus
Master P's The Last Done.
Okay.
Hey, 601-641-9474. It's the Yeah I Said It podcast. We're getting to this music early. You know what I'm saying? Episode 129. Run it.
All right, so the best song, my favorite song from my favorite song from
with Mia X.
No,
you just don't know.
What I'm saying, no, I'm saying my favorite song from Lost is the song featuring No Limit, Pure Uncut. Psychodrama.
No Limit Zone. 12 House. No Limit Zone. Oh, sorry.
But anyway, okay,
he got excited, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I got the song "Thinking About You" with Mia X. You know what I'm talking about?
At first, I thought that was ghetto.
About you,
I would have to hear.
I thought that was ghetto postage.
Most of the songs that you are about to name, I need to hear them again.
You don't know what ones? Okay, well let's go through them.
Oh,
Shout out to Moby Dick.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do it that way. That way you
gonna play them?
About you, girl.
I mean, you put it out there like that. You know?
Well, I don't like that one. I like. And you know,
Let me lean on my desk for this one.
I remember walking you to school in home as 8. That boy Master P had it, man.
We're gonna do this.
So yeah, a lot of people in Houston then we were like nationally sound as listeners to hip hop.
Yeah.
But like when we had Fat Pat and DJ Screw, like that movement was just
it became the thing.
The thing before it became nationally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like when something came out, you wanted to hear the chopped and screwed version. So if you got that,
right,
you didn't even care what the actual album sounded like by itself.
Nah, that shit was weak.
I don't know what to say, man.
Yeah, that shit was weak, bro.
You didn't jam it?
I didn't jam that one. I didn't like that one too much. Hey, we getting in on this music, guys. Make sure you give us a call and email us. Let us know what was your favorite album or an album that you would call classic, because DJ just listed a whole bunch of albums that came out in 1998. What would you call a classic in 1998? Give us a call, 601-641-9474. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say, because everybody's age group may be different.
Right.
But if that was your time frame,
yeah. Okay.
Do that.
What about War Wounds? You don't know that song?
I like War Wounds.
I'd have to hear it.
War Wounds.
I remember the songs,
No,
but
I
I
don't
don't.
like
I couldn't tell you how they sound.
No, I don't like War Wounds.
I like some songs on there, but I've never really been that big of a Master P
And
fan.
Last Dawn was a double album.
That's
Was
what
it?
I'm saying.
Yeah, Last Dawn.
That's the only reason I compared the two.
Well,
there was a lot of songs when P came on. It wasn't like I was turning them off.
right.
It wasn't none of those type of albums where it's like, man, I don't feel like listening to P. You know. Yeah, that shit was hard.
I like War Wounds.
But you know, when you got that wah,
Yeah.
when P come on that thing,
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, you got a
Charlie horse.
Get him some pickle juice, nigga. Get him some pickle juice. You need to go work out.
that was a close one.
He said that was a close one.
That was a close one.
Yeah, that.
Keep this leg stretched out. That's some old nigga shit right there.
Yeah. I mean, again, as I'm going through, I remember a whole bunch of songs I used to listen to.
What about? Well, no, I don't want you to compare it.
Let me get them good back to my homies.
Yeah, I sure don't want you to play all them songs.
Right,
I tell you that.
You know, like Hot Boys and Girls. Mystical kick it off. Baby, I'm the buzz in the weed and the bubbles in the beer, the NYSTI cups.
You don't
Man,
want to
right
know
here.
that one.
The 1990 through the 94 Buffalo Bill.
I do remember that. I remember that
here.
verse. I still don't know how the song sound, man. Like I said, man, there ain't a whole lot of ways I can say this,
right? But damn it. So,
like when I think of my favorite albums from that time or the music that pops in mind,
right?
I'm not gonna be able to name a Master P song.
Yeah,
Yes, you can.
yeah. I don't think so.
I was force fed a lot of it because
Right.
you know some family ties that was close by.
Mm,
So it was like, man, a few cats I was around.
right.
That was it.
Yeah. Hold on, what it?
Yeah, okay.
Right here.
Over there.
Ah!
That almost hurt, man. You scared me.
Oh,
a
my
little
bad.
bit.
What you want?
Hey,
Yeah, that energy was right, man. Shout out to who was the production squad?
Pieces by the pound.
Pieces by the
Beats by
pound.
the pound.
Shout out to them for making a soundtrack to life.
I had
You wanted
to,
some high energy.
I had the Master B Converse. Remember them? You don't remember them? That's back when he was playing.
The 1990.
Yeah, I remember them.
Hey, those were some comfortable shoes. Now I don't know about them Miatas.
I only knew one person who won.
Apollo ain't that $298
I had 'em.
check from McDonald's. I'm the line through the T, the dot on the I. I'm the motherfucking crocodile.
I wonder how them Miatas fit. Them
I'm the
Miatas.
lightning in bad weather. I'm
That's
the
his new
nigga
shit.
on that picture on your girlfriend dress. I ain't no hoe, ain't no punk, ain't no fag, ain't no suck, ain't no trick, ain't no snitch, ain't no rat. I'm the 20,000 to pop every stop when I'm touring. I'm the fire on the last verse to make him say, I ain't the same ordinary everyday rapper. I killed Kenny, so I guess I'm that bastard.
Thank you for that, DJ.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Woo,
Produced
get some
by-
hand claps in there.
Produced by Craig B. Really? That's how we do it. Produced by Craig B. Shout out to Craig B. What they changed their name to? The Medicine Man.
Yeah, okay. That sounds familiar.
Yeah. Cause Master P owned that name. Beast by the Pound.
Yeah, so they couldn't do much outside of.
Yeah,
Damn,
it happens all the time.
Boy, he was doing some different type of business.
Yeah. It's just like Prince owned the name The Times, Morris Day and The Times.
Mm-hmm.
When they came out, their last album they had to come out, it was called The Original Seven. Yeah.
Cold game, boy.
Yeah, he wouldn't let them have that like that.
I had to trademark some shit.
Yeah.
Did anybody ever trademark the term bling?
I don't think so.
I know Wayne didn't. And Baby didn't.
I know Aunt Bakes had some production on that Lost album.
Bling, bling.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And CeeLo's. Carlos Stevens from Beats by the Pound, he had production on that too. I remember that.
Bling, bling.
Yeah. I know who was getting paid off of everything in that era.
Who?
Pen and Pixel.
Oh, shout out to Pen and Pixel.
Pen and Pixel was
Pen
getting
and
Oh, yeah,
paid.
he was making the bread, all of the money.
Bling, bling.
Man, I wonder what they was charging. They had to have some kind of deal.
Them
niggas was working.
Them niggas was working.
I do.
If you don't know Pen and Pixel, do your Googles, as they say.
Do you Google
Or Bing it.
or Reddit?
I think my favorite album for that year would be
Oh, sorry.
That girl think that she.
it would be
It's in my head
Volume
now.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Volume 2. I wasn't a Jay-Z fan at the moment.
Right.
I had to go back and listen to some of the Jay-Z stuff, man. I mean, from when Hard Knock Life came out,
That's Volume 2.
Yeah, I know.
That's when I caught it.
That's when I couldn't ignore Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
But that turned me to where I could hear him, cause from before then, the what was the first joint with Foxy?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I forgot.
ain't no.
Yeah, I know. I've said that before, man. I couldn't stand that song.
What about Streets
I
is
don't
Watching?
know how you
Did that
like
come
that.
out before Volume 2?
Yeah, it did.
See, I was on him then. Well, I was really on Red.
Why didn't you like that song? Explain it again.
It just sounded forced. It sounded like they was trying to be poppy.
No need.
Not well, popular.
We'll see.
Poppy, I get you.
Like it didn't have like the groove didn't fit the type of music I was listening to. It was fast. It was high end. It probably didn't have no 808s in it. And you're
Jazz wouldn't put no 808s under nothing.
And it was in a time frame when I'm listening to Southern music.
Yeah.
So it didn't fit at all.
Yeah.
It didn't.
Okay.
It didn't.
Did you like that ELE album, Busta Rhymes?
It did.
Because that came out that year too.
When did Genesis come out? Before then? Because Genesis was hard
I
by
thought it was
Busta
after, I
Rhymes.
don't know.
96.
But that was the only Busta Rhymes album in the 90s that I was really messing with.
Was that 96? 97? The first one?
You know, that might have been after that.
What, Genesis?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because it's definitely not the one with the put your hands where my eyes can see and all that. Like, I thought that shit was cool. Like the Busta Rhymes videos. That's
love
what I was
videos.
looking for, but I wasn't really checking
That was
for
the
the
one
album.
with, yeah, this is the one with What's It Gonna Be with Janet Jackson.
Okay, yeah, that's the joint.
Yeah, and that's the one with Mystical killed them on the song together. Is they wilding with us or getting riding with us?
There was one man I was talking to, a guy at the J, and he was talking about Busta Rhymes and Mystical, and I always thought hands down Busta Rhymes can't out rap Mystical, but when he played the song that they did, I was like, oh, I was being biased. Busta was getting it. I'm not saying he out rapped Mystical, but it was
Busta did his thing for sure.
Yeah, he definitely didn't slouch like he did on the Chris Brown joint.
Bada boom, bada bang.
Got to do a lot of things. Okay,
gotta go. Yeah.
Damn, that's
Busta
cold.
can rap, man. I don't know what happened on that one. I think he was just feeling it on that one.
Like I said, that's what I was telling y'all that day when I was watching him do all his stuff a cappella on the radio station. It's very impressive watching him do that stuff.
Yeah.
It's not easy. Like what he do is like the way he rhymes words and his voice control, breath, like that's nice.
Yeah,
you got.
How he
I'll
throws,
send it out to the group chat.
He throws some extra emphasis on the wrong parts.
Hey man, look, that's his accent.
Going out of it.
That's his accent.
We didn't get the last part of that. Dog.
He's silly, man.
It's so loud in the middle of the sentence for.
He not from around these sports, man.
Do you think we should just keep it? Artists should just do singles, or put out a bunch of music, like i.e. Chris Brown?
I think Chris Brown can do it.
But
I don't think it's fair to think that there are many other, if any other people who, besides maybe him and Bruno Mars or some shit like
that's
that.
it. Yeah, only those guys could do that.
Yeah, I don't think anybody else can swing it.
Damn. And those are singers. I'm talking. What about rappers?
Nope.
Can't do that.
Can't do that.
No.
Not even close. You better stop at 15 with some skits.
Master P had 23 songs. He was giving you what, 20?
There was some extra business behind that because you could charge more at a certain point.
Yeah.
Your percentages became more or something like that. Plus, people would buy it and play what they like, but they had to buy the whole thing anyway.
Right. Okay.
So that was a numbers game, man. I didn't know that at the time, but I know it now.
Yeah.
Right.
But it don't apply now.
It don't apply now
Nope.
because of streaming.
Yep.
Damn.
Chris is doing something that's very specific to him. And I think he's doing it on purpose. I don't know all the reasoning behind it, but I know he's doing something.
He just did the Busta Rhymes thing.
Yeah, he
You heard
did.
That?
He did. So I think
happened?
after
It
what
just
you
got
did,
loud right quick. man.
I think Chris Brown is doing it so he can get a big ass deal his way.
Nah, I mean, like, I understand
If he was trying to get out of a deal, I would say that. Because rappers have done that. Deliver a bunch of music to hurry up and fulfill their contractual obligations.
Right. Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
See, but if he was doing that, he would take that one album and chop it up into 5 albums.
Yeah.
And then be like, okay, I'm finished with all 5 albums, and then be gone.
Turn them all in.
Yeah. But what he's doing is he's inflating his streaming numbers per album by having so much material.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you have to listen to at least,
And
you
it-
got to at least listen to the song to see if you like it, right? If you got to listen to 30 songs, I just got 30 streams for this one album.
Yeah, while everybody else got 12.
12. Right.
And if you sign a good music, you got 7.
Yeah. Now, why is that? Why is good music doing like?
I think it
Is that
was a marketing ploy that only works for certain people, and they thought it could work across the board.
That's some really good. I actually looked the albums up now. Some good albums came out that year, man. Like Cube dropped War and Peace, Jermaine Dupri Life in 1472.
That was a double album. War and Peace.
I don't think I listened to any of those.
You didn't listen to War and Peace?
It took me a minute to snap out of
AZ,
being
Pieces of a
fascinated
Man,
with the hometown stuff.
Don
man.
Cartagena. Fat
Speaking
Joe,
of hometown,
Shout out to the hometown team.
Exhibit, 40 Days to 40 Nights,
I forgot about Exhibit.
Money, Power, Respect, The Locks.
Forgot
didn't
about
care
that.
for it.
That's when Sheik was fire. I don't know what he is
Sheik
now.
never stopped being
Shit,
fire,
really,
man.
Stop being, man, stop.
Sheik is the most underrated
He the most underrated group member of all time.
You gotta be, dog.
Just gotta be.
Next to Tito. I don't
Slow
know.
down, Tito.
Damn. Oh man. Yeah, man. I wasn't this man. The hometown shit just it took over for me for a minute, and then it took somebody to say, "Man, I'm missing out." For me to actually more than one person to say it, for me to say, you know, let me see what else is going on. Because it was hard to match the mood. Like I remember somebody was talking about. Now I want to say it might have been a producer or somebody, and it might have been Outkast themselves going to New York for the first time and being around big city stuff, New York City stuff,
right.
and realizing their music sounds like that because it reflects the lifestyle.
Right.
And when you come back to the South, everything moves slower. Everything's a little bit more soulful, I guess.
Right.
So the music reflects that.
Meaning full of soul. Not meaning like
Yeah,
style.
right. It's, clarify that, because I don't want y'all to mix that one up.
Integrity.
I don't know if that fits, though.
Nah.
Damn.
But you know,
Square
it
peg, round
didn't
hole.
fit. That's kind of why, you know, West Coast music was always big in Texas. In California, in the West Coast, Texas music was big. Like they loved Scarface and shit, you know, stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it worked. It worked. You could fit it together.
Yeah.
But if you were listening to East Coast music, like it took me probably, like I was into it early on because I was into everything. But once I gravitated towards Southern and West Coast music, because I like that slower and more bass heavy stuff, I didn't like the boom bap sound anymore at all. And then I heard boom.
Yeah.
And that shit was infectious. I heard boom, it was probably 99. No, it had to been 01 when Royce the 5'9" came out with boom. And I was like, I can do this.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yep. Top 5 Dead or Alive.
And I like Preem. I like Preem's production after I saw, like I bought some DVDs on, you know, just because I was getting into the music to the point where I wanted to see how everything was done. And Preem explained why his beats sound the way they did. Because he was making beats on an MPC 60, which only had a very small amount of memory. So everything is always real short cuts because that's all he could load.
I think I seen that clip, yeah.
Yeah. And it was like, okay, it makes sense. So he's doing more with less, which makes him a better producer than somebody who has access to so much more. I get it. I can fuck with it.
Yep.
There it is. I like that.
And that's my rap nerd moment. Hi.
Redman came out that year too, and Doxton, man.
Redman is a funny rapper.
He's good too.
He's entertaining.
He is.
Yeah, so is Method though. Like Method. I don't understand how he finds the pockets that he finds with his rhymes.
Microphone checker.
Method Man is special.
He is.
That's all it is to it.
Like, he's super special. Like
Method special.
you will listen to him rhyme. Like I listened to the freestyle with him and Black Thought, and Black Thought is
Black Thought ain't finding no
it's like
special
an alien.
pocket.
He just
like
doing
an alien.
He's just in there. Wherever he goes, you just got to be
Yeah.
ready for it.
But like Method can match that without saying the same level of lyrical stuff. Like he's special. He give man like
I hate that it took me so long to catch Black Thought.
yeah.
So
Shout out to the
swag and lyricism, it does go together.
Yeah.
Because Meth is probably more like the swag, and Black Thought is more the lyrical, like you said. Because you was like,
Yeah.
Meth
He's,
could
like,
find
super
it.
lyrical though. Like
Yeah, the Black Thought's level of lyricism is
Right.
different.
it's God tier. Like ain't a whole bunch of people up there.
All right. So, I mean, but I'm saying you can't compare the two. Okay,
You
can
can.
put them together.
You can because Meth can do it.
I mean, we already do swag and lyrics go together. You got Jay, you got T.I. That's what they do.
Yeah. I'm serious.
I think T.I.
High
fell
level
off.
of
though.
lyricism and a whole lot of swag. Like this is what it is. You said what?
I said I think T.I. fell off a little
From
bit.
where? He landed on his legacy though. It's all good.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
See, our last album, I don't remember the name of it, but it was tight. I fuck with it. It was short, but you know,
I mean,
Teach his own.
nah, that's just where we are right now.
Or, what you mean?
Less music, but more times.
More substance?
No, you drop a couple of more projects, but you don't put as much music on it. That the 7-song theory type thing.
I think the older rappers are doing that. Not the
oh yeah,
the
I
young
like that.
ones.
Yeah,
the
Dime
young
Trap.
ones.
Yeah, that was it. Dime Trap.
The young ones is they putting all the music out there.
The young ones, if they're blowing up, they're blowing up with singles.
Right.
Old Town Road. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, the gay dude.
Yeah, now what's up with this dude coming out gay? Is that a stunt?
I don't think so.
You think so?
I don't think it's a stunt, but I'm tired of them and making announcements about it. That's how I feel. Like, if you want to be looked at as regular, I don't have to come out as straight. Like, so don't come out as gay. Like, just be gay.
Just,
you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Whatever you are, be that, and it's cool. Like, it's fine. Like, this is how I feel about people being gay. Like, this is my overall.
And Gerard Carmichael.
What about him?
He came out.
Did he?
Why though?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
Shit crazy.
I don't really care,
I
but
did not know
Watch the Breakfast Club and watch
that
his
stuff called Michael son was gay.
his HBO. It's
He
called
looked just like him.
it's called something. I forgot what it's called, but I watched it.
I mean, okay, let me correct it. It's not his real son.
Family Stories or something like that. All right, continue. What were you saying?
Old Town Road, biggest song of the summer, and he comes out with another song, which I thought sounded pretty good.
What's the name of it?
Closure.
That's the song he told me that he's gay.
But it's definitely not something that I would listen to like regularly. But as far as sonically, he is well put together. I only heard it once because somebody posted about him coming out and it being part of the lyrics. And I was like, man, those lyrics could have been interpreted a lot of different ways, man.
Right.
Those lyrics didn't point towards homosexuality at all.
Not like
Now, he wanted you to know that, though.
not like Forrest
It
Gump.
was almost like he was trying to publicize the song by telling you that.
Oh,
Like,
damn, DJ, you got to quit doing that,
I'm
man.
sorry.
Not like Frank Ocean's Forrest Gump.
What?
You just lost me. I don't know.
That song was talking about him being gay.
It was?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
You
gonna
gotta
make that
know that
statement
type of
and
shit when
then-
you start talking about it, man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know, because
Yeah. Listen to it.
Now, I'll pass.
I'll take your word for it.
Don't take my word for it.
I'm doing a whole bunch of listening to Frank Ocean.
Oh, you don't listen? You don't listen to Frank?
No.
Why not?
It's just not my...
It's not your thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of artists who fit in that.
Hey, nigga, if you don't
I
come in the
just
mic-
don't care for.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said come in the mic.
Yeah.
Talk into the
talk-
mic.
So, like, you got... So, Frank Ocean, I don't care to listen to.
DJ just don't give a damn. We get him a lapel mic.
Right.
Fuck all this other shit.
I don't listen to Vince Staples. Like, all these people, like, they just,
But
like...
that
real-
last album was good.
That shit was
I mean,
hard.
The
He
biography.
ain't even listen to it. He ain't.
Yeah, I did listen to it. I listen to everything. Like, if it comes out,
I
I've
just
listened
asked
to it.
last week, and you was like, Vince Staples. Do it look like I listen to Vince Staples?
No, I don't listen to him, but like
You did go extra hard.
Right, you know what I'm
But
saying?
I'm saying it don't mean I didn't hear it. I mean, I'm not gonna ride to. I'm not gonna listen to. I'm not gonna give it my time and attention because he doesn't deserve it.
Oh, no,
So,
man.
so
He
what kind of
doesn't
listening do you listen
blasphemous.
to?
He doesn't deserve it.
What kind of listening do you listen to?
Blasphemous.
Good. I like something that's like
Yeah.
Did you jam
Dope.
Freddie Gibbs' new stuff?
no.
I just heard
Listen
about it,
to it.
man. I want to check it out.
But you don't like it?
It's, eh.
Okay. Freddie Gibbs shit is hard.
Like, but like, see, a lot of those people again, they make mood music. Like, if you're not in the mood for what they're bringing,
I
it's gonna
completely
miss you.
agree there.
Not
Listen,
this
like,
album.
I feel like that about, like I said, Frank Ocean. What's the other cat? Vince Staples, YG. I don't like you. If they stop making music, nothing in my discography would change.
Yep, I would notice it.
If all their music disappeared from the face of the earth, nothing
Because you
changes
listen
for
to
me.
Rochelle Farrell.
No, I listen to a lot of people.
DJ is a very well-rounded music. What's the word I'm looking for?
Eclectic brother.
Good job.
I did.
I don't think that was.
That ain't what he was
That
saying.
wasn't what I was
But
saying.
eclectic.
It fits.
Ah. What does eclectic mean? No. What about? I seen this on. I seen an interview with the title when they was interviewing J. Cole, Elliott Wilson. What about producers and rappers?
What about him?
When you find that producer, do you stick with them?
Oh, about them doing like joint projects.
Not joint projects.
Like you got a producer who does the whole album.
But you got a producer that you found, and it's like, man, hey, man, I'm finna ride with this producer, and then your fans love it for so long, and then everybody's talking about like, hey, it's time to switch it up. You know how J. Cole was doing his own stuff.
Yeah.
Like now
And he mentioned he branched out from it.
Right.
I think Crit did the same thing.
Right.
He had to branch out from his own production.
Mm-hmm. So would it be better?
I think Crit should produce J. Cole's next album.
Maybe a mixtape, not the album.
It might as well be the album.
Might as well be.
Everything he dropped gonna be treated as an album.
Who?
It's J. Cole.
Yeah.
J. Cole, man. The Golden Child.
Like
that Dreamville joint, nice. I like it.
I haven't heard that one.
You haven't heard it?
I haven't heard it.
The song?
No.
What was it called?
I don't like Jid.
What?
Why not?
Because he sound like Kendrick. That's why I don't like him.
Well,
He sound like who?
Kendrick.
No, he don't.
Yes, he does. Sorry. That's why I don't listen to him.
Young Elise Atlanta nigga, like he don't sound no.
not enough to say that's
Right.
but I can kind of see it.
But you listen to Vince Staples.
Come on, man.
Vince Staples don't sound like nobody but him.
Vince Staples, man.
He go hard. Vince go hard.
Like what?
Listen to the FM album,
I think I've listened to every project he's ever dropped.
but you didn't listen to that one. No. Listen to that one.
Did it come out?
Yes.
I listened to it then, nigga. I just I tried to listen to every album he came out with.
But you didn't give it a time. You say you just broke down the definition of how you listen to shit.
Right.
I don't give it the time if it ain't just what it is. I don't know what it is. Shit.
What is it then?
What is it to you, man?
It's just a whole bunch of
man.
blah.
He just gotta look like shit. Whatever.
But hey, man. But
Did Lupe drop something different after the
Jogos? I don't think so.
wave? He did Light Wave. I thought he had like a theme he was going with.
We didn't find out.
there it is.
Oh, I think it was some old music that I know
He just came out with a video. Yeah, Trina. He did Jogos Wave.
Dragos. Oh, I thought that was like a bass.
That was feedback from my electrical
Guitar.
fingers.
Jogos Wave came out last year.
That was the last one?
Yeah.
Cool,
Light came
cool.
out before.
I didn't want to miss one.
This is a Mo Fire
Yeah.
production.
I think he just came out with a I don't know if it's a single or what.
I think it was an old. I know I saw him or someone post something with him where he had an old song that was before Food and Liquor.
I need like a Just Blaze producer
Man,
to get like show me what you got, pretty lady. Like on the Jay-Z joint.
That's
Yeah.
the perfect song to listen to if you're on a high speed chase.
on a high speed
High
chase.
Speed Chase. That one?
Absolutely.
Damn. Wow. It
The
might
beat will
be.
definitely get you like
But
you definitely
but if you on high speed at nighttime, I probably wouldn't. That at night? Maybe in the
This guy,
daytime.
man.
3 p.m. high
What
speed?
you
Yeah.
talking about, V?
A lot goes into a high speed.
Whenever you get in trouble, that's what goes into high speed.
Right.
Pick day or night.
Hold on, let me put this Jay-Z on.
Yeah, okay. Now it's time for the chase.
My turn's gonna be
Wait, not yet. Let me switch the CD.
Switch the CD. You got 6 CD changing you?
Yeah, this nigga think we don't set it off or something.
He did a docu-series.
Who did?
Lupe.
Oh, okay. On his music?
Beats and Path. BNP. And the new single is called Air China.
Air China?
Wasalu.
Okay, well, shoot. There's that.
And there's this. It's the Yeah I Said It podcast. Episode number 129. Give us a call. Leave us a voicemail. Let us know what you're thinking, man.
Yeah, man. Look, we said we was going to come music heavy, and then we skipped it a couple times. But we doing it this time.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, man.
And we said we was going to talk about a couple of albums, and I only listened to a little bit of some. I listened to about half of Trina's album.
Like I said, I've been listening to straight Chris Brown and Freddie Gibbs. And,
so with the Freddie Gibbs, what do you think of it?
I think it's real hard. Like it's his last album with the Freddie Jackson cover.
Yeah,
that was alright, but like he came through with this one, and he got his producer. I forgot the producer's name that he deal with, but that was the one.
Did y'all listen to Chance? He dropped 2 projects.
Chance the Rapper?
Man, I've been having my head in the clouds. I didn't know Chance dropped 2 projects. I know he keep doing commercials and shit.
But Freddie Gibbs, I give it a hard 8. A hard 8.
Well, I'm gonna check it out then, since it's a hard 8.
Maybe even a soft 9.
Golly, man. What am I doing?
So, I mean, hey, listeners out there, listen to the Freddie Gibbs album, man.
Listen to Bloodline shit.
Yeah.
That too.
He got the features that he got on there were dope. Cause he got Killer Mike and Push on the song together.
Yeah.
And then he got Black Thought and Yasin Bey.
Yasin Bey.
Almost Deaf.
Yeah, I heard something about that today when I first heard about the album being out. I was like, man, I didn't see it coming, but I wouldn't have, because I've been listening to podcasts and comedy shows.
What comedy shows have you watched?
Nah, I just been like random comedy clips.
Oh, okay.
Because I wonder if you checked out the new Mike Epps.
Not yet.
Shit was hilarious.
Yeah,
Not yet.
I want to
watch it.
Going hilarious.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious. You know.
I heard it was a lot of good.
Funny.
A lot of good.
Yeah, he's
like,
stuck up.
This nigga, man.
DJ stuck up.
No.
The shit was hilarious. I was crying.
We're not doing that. It was funny.
Definitely check that out.
It was a lot
Definitely
of good.
check it out. It is funny.
I'm finna stop him again. Go. Keep going.
It was
funny.
Go ahead, man.
It was a lot of good content and memorable moments.
Yeah, it was.
You know, similar to Kevin Hart. You know how people will always remember Kevin Hart's jokes.
Right.
Yeah.
On his last
what
special,
I've heard.
On Kevin Hart's last special, I didn't remember anything. That shit was
Really?
horrible. That shit was
So excited.
I don't think it was horrible. I think it's
I couldn't digest it.
You ain't never seen A Great Baby?
A what?
A Great Baby?
Keep going, man.
He talked about the child.
Keep going.
His homeboy's daughter that came to the house. Did you watch it?
I don't remember that.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. The Great Baby.
And it makes me want to go. After I watched it, I was like, man, let me go back to the old Kevin Hart. It was funny. Like it's stuff that
so
you
it wasn't
remember.
you. It was him.
It was him.
Yeah.
It was him.
I thought the Mike Epps, like I said, I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I don't like random comedy. And Mike Epps does a lot of random comedy.
He does a lot of random, yes. And,
like
it's funny, though.
It's not structured. You know, so
yeah, it's not.
It's not something I'm a huge fan of. It's like, okay, so I compare comedy to battle rap.
You shouldn't.
You should, absolutely. It's a lot of different approaches that you could take to battling someone, right? It's a lot of different approaches to comedy. You have observational comedy. You have satirical comedy. You have, people who have deadpan humor. You have a lot of physical comics. You know what I'm saying? And things of that sort. So And the same thing with battle rap. You got dudes who are anglers, schemers, punchers, like, you know. And then some people just do a little bit of everything. And the same thing happens in comedy. You know, like when you listen to somebody who does like political, you know, things, and then you'll listen to somebody else and they'll not scratch the surface of that. They'll do self-deprecating humor. You know, it's always about them and their family and how, you know, things like that. So that's how I break it down. But when I listen to it, he's not my type of comic per se, because I prefer more storytelling. You know, like I like to see a setup and then the punchline.
Yeah.
You know, just tell me, like, Mike Epps is on stage like he just talking to his homeboys.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
and it's just a whole
but the shit is fucking funny.
Like, again, it's funny, but
that's what it's supposed to be.
yeah, we're not gonna cross the line and say
It's a style of comedy.
hilarious. We're not doing.
Hilarious.
Well, that
Okay.
depends on your preference.
He just
You'll
told
come back on the podcast and you'll
He's not gonna.
It's okay.
He's not gonna. Yeah, he's not gonna have.
You're gonna be like, yeah, it was funny.
I'm not gonna be like slapping my knee saying, "Remember when he said, hey, play that song again."
No, you ain't gonna do
Now I watched that.
Because that shit was funny. That story.
Yeah.
When he was like, he got kidnapped and he was in the trunk, and when the music was playing and when the song went off, he was beating on the back and he was like, "Hey, play that song again."
Yeah. It got some moments.
That's funny.
That's funny.
What about Bill Burr? That's his comedian.
Yeah, Bill Burr cracks me up.
He's,
I listen to his podcast because he goes into these rants and it's funny because it's like
it is.
he sounds funny.
Yeah.
the where he's talking about black people.
He did the story of like he was dating a black chick and she called him.
He got into the city.
Yeah.
The numbers changed. You know?
Yeah, that shit was funny, dog.
The numbers changed.
Now he was like, everything changed. Like, I think he was going to Harlem?
I don't remember where,
Like
but it was like the farther up, like he got to like
it was-
120 something, and it was like everything.
It was real black.
I gotta watch that. I ain't seen that.
Oh man,
Yeah, that's one of his.
Bill Burr is funny, man.
Is he funnier than
it's-
Louis C.K.?
I couldn't tell you, man, 'cause I don't have any-
Dan is like,
Yes, it
I
is.
don't have any like real. I've heard Louis C.K.
Louis
but
C.K. is hilarious.
but when I've heard him,
yeah,
it was just something that was just on.
Oh, okay.
But Bill Burr, being that he had done some podcasts with some people, I came across him more often for whatever reason. It popped up more, and I was like, man, I just like to hear this dude talk because the
Right.
way he talks is funny.
yeah.
Bill Burr.
See, Louis C.K. is funny to me. Like, what's the guy who wrote with Seinfeld?
Larry David.
Yeah, he's funny like that to me.
No.
Yeah.
That's
No.
way
I
too
know-
dry.
no.
Yeah,
But
Larry
I'm-
David shit is dry as
What I'm
shit.
saying is,
But I love it.
If all of their comedy disappeared from the world, I wouldn't care. I'm not saying they're the same type of comedian because I just explained
Yeah.
all the different types, and they definitely not in the same thing. But I'm saying they're both funny in the same way to me. Where it's like, yeah, okay,
But you
cool.
you'd feel different if Eddie Murphy's music.
Yeah,
I mean, his-
I got some ice cream. I got some ice cream. Yeah, if that didn't exist, it'd be different for me.
if his movies were gone,
Wanna live?
That
Psych.
that would change the world.
That would change the world, yeah.
Yeah, because I couldn't live without life.
With Nutty Professor.
Just life. Life alone is better
Life
than
alone.
is better than most people's careers. Like, I'm serious.
You know what's funny is that movie toned like the character that Martin played. Tone was such a different tone from the comedy that we see from Martin,
Yeah.
and I don't think he could have got away with that with anybody else.
Yeah, I agree.
Damn it, Ray.
We couldn't watch Eddie. We couldn't watch Martin be the responsible one.
Right.
You know what I'm
You're saying
saying?
Another comedian.
Yeah.
You're right.
He
Like,
gotta
y'all
be the
got to say
irresponsible
nasty
guy.
Right? Because I'm a nasty mother. Like, yeah. Well. Well, I'm putting shit on you. I hope you piss in your sleep. Man, that movie is hilarious.
I might watch
That's
that tonight.
hilarious.
You gonna watch Life tonight?
Probably not.
Okay.
That's hilarious. Though. But I checked out. Do y'all check out Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
His comedy though. Not the
I've watched his
podcast.
comedy. Yes.
His comedy. I like his
Shit's
comedy. Joey Diaz. Is
Some
funny.
of it is kind of hit and miss.
Yeah.
Joey Diaz is really funny to me, and I like Joe Coy too.
I liked watching Joey Diaz.
Joe Coy,
I listen
he's
to
all right.
to his podcast in clips because he's always like
He always telling the story, dog.
yeah,
Forever
and I know them
Yeah, I gotta
stories
see
ain't
who that
completely
is.
true.
Joe
Dog, like
Diaz?
if
There's
this
too many of
dog,
them.
this is the most interesting nigga in the history of the world.
Let me see.
Like the stories that he tells are like phenomenal. Like
The names and dates.
he
Like,
got
this dude-
everything. He don't forget nothing.
And the reason why that's so hard to believe, for one, I have a rule. Anybody who has that much to say got to be lying about something. That's just a general rule for me.
Yeah.
You can't have a story for everything. But he talked about the amount of
This old
coke
guy.
he sniffed and, all this
Right.
stuff that he did. Like, how do you remember so much shit if you were so high all the time?
Clearly though.
Yeah. Names and dates
Yeah.
for everything.
And he tells you how it's funny because he does something that goes against one of my general rules of thumb when I'm listening to somebody tell a story. In order to be convincing, you got to be convinced. And if you're trying to do more convincing than me, you're not convinced of what you're saying. So he's trying to sell me the whole time, right? Like, oh, let me tell you how I remember because this.
All right.
You don't have to do all of that.
Yeah.
Just tell
But-
me the story.
Just tell me the story.
For everybody out here listening, what we're saying sounds like we're downplaying the entertainment value of Joe
And I'm not.
Diaz's story.
Because I love
No.
listening to him tell stories.
I listen to
This is the old guy, right?
yeah,
Okay.
He
man.
was
I
in the longest yard.
I
remember the
don't-
fat dude.
Yeah, the fat dude.
Man, I
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I listen. I catch a clip of that podcast at probably every day.
Yeah. And I listen.
Probably every
He's
day.
very entertaining. Like he knows the structure of telling the story. Like he'll keep you captivated. Like, I listened to him talk about his mom running numbers, and I was just like, wow. I wish I could call him and ask for the rest of the story. Like
Yeah.
he's great at what he does.
Yeah.
like-
Don't mistake our criticism for.
Please don't.
Nah. You gotta
Yeah,
listen.
he
You gotta
one of them
listen
guys.
when Joey Coco Diaz
Yeah.
starts talking.
Yeah.
You gotta listen.
Coco D.
Yeah, you'll be very
I'm
entertained.
gonna check it out.
Yeah, and also it's a comedy thing that like who hosts it now? What's the black guy? Is it Roy? Is it Roy Wood Jr.?
Oh, you talking about that,
Oh.
that
This,
series?
this didn't happen, or this
Oh,
is
yeah.
not happening.
This is
Right.
not happening.
Yeah,
On Comedy Central.
watch Joey Diaz on This Is Not Happening.
He got about 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, the one where he talked about his mom and her friend. I think
They're starting to fight.
nah. The one where the friend was on drugs and all. Like he's just great at what he does. Man, dude's very
Yeah.
entertaining. And I like Joe Coy's new special.
All right,
I think it's called Coming In Hot.
I didn't like it.
Huh?
I didn't like it too.
Yeah, okay. Tells me everything I need to know about you.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I didn't like it too much. It was alright, but he was like so focused on the Hawaiian shit.
That was just in the beginning.
Oh, it was.
You
See,
know
that's
who-
why I stopped it.
You know who has some funny stuff? Gabriel Iglesias.
Yeah. See, again, him and Joe Coy do a lot of similar style comedy where it's very observational. They're gonna talk a lot about themselves and their family. It's got like it's very. And I knew you was gonna say that.
He got
So
Netflix?
because you like Gabriel, you'll like Joe. I'm telling you, like
I like Joe Coy's first one. Gabriel Iglesias, he got a Netflix.
there's no
Yeah.
end in Iglesias.
Gabriel Iglesias.
Fluffy, man. Just call
Yeah.
him Fluffy. Man. I'm not
Yeah.
fat, I'm fluffy.
Oh,
them bad
him.
shirts.
Yeah.
With the TV show on Netflix.
Yeah, he got
It
a
just
TV
came
show
out,
now
yeah.
where he's a teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched about maybe 5 of those episodes the other day.
That's something to go to sleep to.
Just listen to the sounds, man. Listen,
That dude is funny.
he
man.
is. I think he's funny.
Yeah, he's naturally funny.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
of course, all of them got to be naturally funny.
Right.
Because you can't do it if you don't have it.
And I listen to Joe Coy's podcast too. Everybody who I,
I didn't know
named,
he had a podcast.
I listen to. Yeah, it's called The Coy Pun.
The Coy Bond.
Everybody's doing podcasts now because
Smart.
if you speak for a living, you use your voice for a living,
Yes.
it would be
It'd be
Got
in
you.
your best.
I want to
interest.
say
Right. You know what I'm saying?
irresponsible of you, but that's not it. But you'll be losing out
Right.
on a lot. It'd be a very, very ignorant mistake to make if you use your voice for a living and you don't do a podcast. in this day and age.
Thank goodness.
I would agree with that 100%.
Cause that's an everyday list. Like if you talk that much,
Yeah.
like you do comedy, you do radio, or anything of the like. Unless you do a nightly show, like you do a talk show,
Right.
then it's like you don't really need to do a podcast.
Thank goodness
But
we
you
got a
probably should
podcast.
though.
Yeah. I'm glad we got this podcast.
Yeah, I'm glad we do too. I wish y'all niggas would show up more often.
The Yeah I Said It podcast.
Mother.
Episode number 129.
129 on them haters.
Time by.
129 on them yams, man. Chill out.
Oh, what we do? We changing it up?
No.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Trina, talk about it.
Trina's dope.
I'm the bad.
No, we're not. We're not doing that.
Oh.
No.
You should never move your body in that, man.
Stop it.
What was the name of Trina's album that just dropped?
The one.
The One.
I could dig it, man. From what I heard from it,
Yep.
it's not gonna be an everyday ride for me. Like it's,
Right.
but it's quality.
yeah.
I say it's quality Trina.
Yeah. And she
Undoubtedly.
take light skin Keisha off of it. You know what I mean?
Come on, man.
Even
Shots
Come on.
fired.
Even better.
Shout out to Light Skin Keisha. That was-
No shout out.
We're going to get on the show one day.
No, we not.
Shoot that one down.
Hey, man. So, what'd you think of the album? It was dope. It was,
I mean, I like it.
yeah,
7.5.
7.5. Okay.
I mean, she give me what I'm looking for. I know what I want to hear from her.
Yeah, she delivers.
Yeah.
She delivers.
Right.
I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
7 on it.
Okay.
She only has one song without a feature on it.
Yeah.
And that to me is a minus because I don't feel like
Right.
you giving your fans
Right.
as much as possible if every song has somebody else on it.
Right.
Makes
and they're
sense.
not just doing
Makes
their
sense.
hook.
Makes sense.
And the song with Wayne, he had a very disrespectful line.
Oh, my God.
It was one of those shock value
Thank
lines.
you.
But he
it's
still said
tasty.
it. It was still what it was.
What was the line?
He said something about him having slept with her in the past.
Oh, damn.
And if you know that the person that you're with, that you're on the song with is currently in a relationship, I think that that's just tasteless.
It was something like when I was with that.
Yeah, I used to beat that body. Or
When I was with that body, I used to kill that body. Something like that.
Mm.
I was still. He said something along those lines. It's like, come on, bruh. I mean, I didn't take it personal. I was just like, oh, that's cold.
Right. Yeah, I just don't think because the song, like, it didn't make the song. If that line made the song, then I'd be like, well, you can't. The song wouldn't be what it is without that line.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what it is. It's a throwaway line.
But if it was there for shock value, it worked.
Because we're talking about it.
Yeah, well, like you said, it was disrespectful.
Yeah.
Eh. I mean, I don't feel slighted by it.
I mean, I don't. Neither do I.
Well, I'm going to definitely listen to the album. I didn't get a chance to listen to it other than what I was hearing before we started the show. And it was, it was all right.
Yeah.
And I told you, like, what was that, the second song? And I said, man, I think that's Rick Ross might have penned that.
Yeah, I tried to hear it in his voice. I'm not in agreement with that one because
Rick Ross did what?
Rick Ross got a flow. He was saying that he think that he helped her with that song, like he wrote the verse or something.
I think Gunplay writes for Rick Ross. I've always said that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
but Rick Ross got a specific flow. He don't chop his flow up, and that flow had a bounce to it through the whole thing. So it wasn't like she had a little spot where the cadence changed. She had that bounce on it the whole way, and I don't think Rick Ross would ever do that.
I'm thinking it's it was the hook. I don't know if that was the hook or part of her verse or not. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll go back and listen to it.
Overall, the album is nice.
Yeah.
At least the majority of it that we only listen to, like, a little more than half, maybe.
How many songs on there?
Was it 17? It's up there. It's not one of those short joints.
Okay. Now, is that too much?
For Trina, I would say no, because she's not with the new era thing.
Right.
So I don't think the people who looking for Trina mind listening to a long album.
Neither is she dropping projects that frequently.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
Get the people something.
Because I ain't coming out till about. Yeah.
This should,
What is wrong?
this should be her last album, though.
Yeah, it might be.
Wow.
Now we listened to a little bit of this Twister joint.
So what did Twister drop?
Him and Do or Die dropped a project
It's
together.
not all Do or Die. From what I'm looking at, it Do or Die is not on the whole thing. So,
But it's like Twister and Do or Die, and then it's like Do or Die and Twister towards the end.
let me look. 1, 2, 3. I'm only seeing featuring Do or Die on 3 songs.
Okay, let me see.
Wait, hold on, man. We got to drop some dead air time, and he filling it up with. Yeah, I'm seeing 15 tracks with 3 Do or Die features.
So maybe it's another project. Hold on, let me see.
But this is the one that you heard, though, right?
Right, yeah.
And Twister's always been his lyrical skill has always been recognized by us.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some songs on here that kind of it doesn't fit the bill as far as our expectations for Twister.
For Twister.
Like it's a lot. I'm not gonna say it's a lot, because this is another one that we only listened to a few songs from, and I didn't want to go further.
Right.
And that's the problem with it. It was an album that at a certain point I was just like, okay, let's do something else now. So hopefully it didn't get better at the end, and I just never made it to the end.
Right.
You know, Twister, his last album, the one he did with, well, not the last album, the one that I listened to from start to finish was the one he did with R. Kelly. He had a little R. Kelly in there. Like, it was like 2005, maybe 2007.
Man, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Man, what Twister album was that? Let's look at the Twister albums.
Doom, 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 doom.
You talk about Adrenaline Rush 2002?
Yes. Is that it? That's... Yeah. Yeah.
That's what that was?
Yeah.
That one went past me, man. I missed that one.
Yeah. Adrenaline Rush 2007. That's it. Let's see which one was on. Listen to that one.
But I've always felt like Twister was always gonna fall a little bit short.
Why?
Because people were never, like, they were hearing the fast flow, and there were a lot of people that weren't actually catching how good he was at it.
Right.
And then there was something missing from the diversity of the music. So when it came time to change it up, you didn't see it. And I think that's just something that's gonna happen with a lot of rappers that's been around for that long. Like, everybody's not gonna be Lil Wayne and Jay-Z.
Well, that fast rap stuff, people just not into.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that overshadows how good of a actual rapper he is, how well put together his flows really are.
Now, Bone Thugs in harmony, that changed.
Changed what?
I mean, they harmonized. They added that factor to this fast rapping.
Yeah. And they weren't really rapping that fast most of the time in comparison.
Busy Bone.
Okay, we'll give it to Busy.
You give it to Busy Rap. Yeah, well, Crazy.
No.
Wish was like the slowest one.
But Crazy just had that style. He had a very staccato style of rapping. He wasn't really that fast, if you really pay attention to
Staccato.
it.
I don't know.
Oh,
you left me on staccato.
Golly.
You want to ask whoever's on your whatever thing.
That is over there.
Yeah, that block thing that you're holding in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's there, and you want to ask them what staccato means.
Oh, no, ask Siri. Siri's the most well known.
You want to ask Google? Google's usually better.
Google's better than Siri?
Of course.
Said no one ever.
Says a few people.
Yeah. They're biased.
Says shoot from the hip.
Google.
Yeah, hey.
What's staccato mean?
Oh, well, shit. Failed that one.
Did I even? Nah, I asked Siri.
You got to double press the button or something, man. Where's the home button at?
Is that?
What does staccato mean?
I think I even said it wrong.
I did too.
It says staccato.
Here's some information.
Taquitos?
Yep, that's what it said. It's a flatbread.
What
for some
does
reason.
staccato mean? It's my accent because she's writing it out. Yeah.
You ain't got no accent.
You got a staccato accent,
Yes,
nigga.
I do.
How bad of an accent do you have to have where staccato comes out different?
Staccato.
Staccato. She getting the cato part. She think I'm asking about that dog.
The dog cato.
Each sound or note sharply detached or separated from the others.
Yeah.
Hear the remaining one?
No, repeat.
Repeat the first definition.
Bitch.
Oh, I had already said that.
There's a cardioid pattern on that microphone.
What?
What?
Never freaking mind, man.
What'd you say?
It's a cardioid pattern on the microphone.
Corduroy?
Cardioid.
Ah.
There's a heart shape from the back.
Yeah.
There's really no sound, and as it comes out, all the sound is in the front.
Oh, fancy schmancy.
Bars. Break it down then.
Hey.
Break it down.
You know what I'm saying?
I read specs, man. What do I?
Right. So what about this one? Does it
No,
say-
they're all cardioid pattern.
Oh,
Yeah. So you learned two
That's
new
why.
words today.
That's why there's little background noise.
okay.
The reason why we'll have it is because we have all our mics are facing different directions. But,
Right.
you know,
Okay.
you speaking to the front,
I
you
got
don't hear
wrinkles
much
in
from the
my
back.
brain.
You feel me?
Oh, I'm saying.
Talking about.
Hey, so next week we'll listen to Mustard, okay?
I'm down with it.
Down with it?
You got to give Mustard a try, man.
Let me see who's on the same.
Just know we're listening to Mustard for next
gonna
week's
make
review.
it hard for us.
Hey, and make sure you guys listen to Freddie Gibbs. Give us a call, 601-641-9474.
Not doing that.
You're not gonna listen to half of it.
I already listened to it. It's called like Bandana or something.
See, that's why we can't give good reviews anymore.
Yes, we can.
We
I'm
can.
not listening to this.
We just have to skip DJ's portion.
no.
See, I'm not listening to this. Hey,
Okay, listen. First song, Migos.
Oh shit.
Second song, A$AP Ferg, A$AP Rocky, YG and Tyke. Pass. Third song, Nav, Playboy Cardi, A Boogie with the Hoodie. Pass. Next song, Future. Pass. Next song, Quavo, YG and Meek Mill. Pass.
Okay.
Next song,
I see your point, DJ.
Young Thug and Gunna. Pass.
the one
Roddy
with
Rich.
The
Pass.
one with Rowdy Rich? That shit fire.
This is the first 7 songs?
It's only 10 joints on there.
Listen to
Oh,
Mustard.
come on, man.
He got a song
Perfect
with
10.
Ty Dolla $ign and LMA.
That shit hard.
That sound like
Got-
a single.
And got a song with Nipsey Hussle. It sounds like cloud chasing to me.
Listen
Kind
to,
of.
listen to Perfect
and
Time.
with the rapper, the style of music that I associate with Freddie Gibbs, that lineup sounds terrible.
No. This is Mustard.
This Mustard.
Oh, that's Mustard.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Freddie
I had
Gibbs,
that all
no,
wrong. I was about to say, man, what is he doing to his career?
Freddie
Okay.
Gibbs.
With Mustard, okay, I got it. Never mind. I don't feel bad about that one.
Okay. So, now Freddie Gibbs, that's him and Madlib. I don't think he got no
Oh,
features
okay.
on it.
So we can
I
get
mean,
some.
except those features out.
We can get some hip hop.
Hip hop.
We not gonna get this
Yeah.
He
this
got Anderson Paak on
popular
the song.
So I got one hip hop and one popular album we're gonna review.
this popular rap shit.
Is
I
that-
don't know what to call it because I mean it's not any less hip hop,
Mhm.
but it's not deeply rooted in the culture of hip hop.
Okay.
Shot
Because I hate when
Scarface.
people try to act like you can have a rap song that's not hip hop. I hate when people do shit like that. Come on, bro. That's like having colors that you don't like and trying to say that they don't belong in the crayon box.
Who are we waiting for?
You feel me?
As far as hip hop is concerned, who are you waiting for to drop an album?
That's a good question.
Wale.
Ooh, Wale. I'm due for a Wale
I
album.
thought his album.
Come on, Falora.
He needs to change.
Who
it.
was supposed to drop and hasn't? Like, who's been pushing their project?
I'm
back?
waiting for Kendrick and J. Cole.
I'm not waiting for Kendrick. I'm sorry.
Why not Kendrick?
Because I don't know what he's gonna do.
And that's the good thing, right?
No,
Element of
because
surprise.
I haven't been more impressed with his releases. Like, each release hasn't been more impressive to me. Not to say that he's falling off. He's just going a direction that I don't really care to follow.
Okay, that makes sense.
I want to hear some new Crit.
Oh yeah, definitely want to hear Chris.
Crit been spoon feeding us music all year. 3 songs for the next month and a half, and then give you another one with a different side of his face on the cover. But I like it though, man. I like what I heard from Crit. What I want to do is pay more attention to the hometown rappers. I need to listen. Have you listened to Big Fats?
No, I never heard of that person.
Look up Big Fats, man, and give him a listen. Because every time I hear him, I'm impressed, but I've never listened to a body of work. And I know him and Pug did a whole project together. And you know Pug is cold on them beats, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pug Tunes, man. Pug gonna come through and get on one of these podcasts, too, if I can get him to move on time. Because he's one of them dudes that... Big Fats with 2 T's. You know who I'm waiting on? Toby from the SWAT.
Yeah.
Ah,
Toby
okay.
Nigwigwe.
What? Toby Nigwigwe?
Something like that.
Toby.
From the SWAT.
Toby from the SWAT. Yep.
I want to hear that Dreamville album though. I do.
I don't know how much I'm gonna like it. I know I'm gonna ride to it, but I don't know how much I'm really gonna like it.
JID. You got what's the other dude name? The one who sound like Lil Wayne. He nice.
That ain't sound like.
I don't know. I don't know how they sound with their name.
That dude.
But I know the guys I've heard. I'm not tripping on. Like I'm good with them. I haven't heard anybody that I'm be like, man, why
What's
would
the
he
dude
do
named
that?
Baz?
Yeah, that guy.
He go. Yeah.
Earth Gang.
I haven't heard nothing from them.
Nice.
He had a nice single out with J. Cole on it. Had a video and everything.
Yeah.
Y'all looking forward to Schoolboy Q?
What? I don't know, man.
He finna drop another one?
Crash Talk.
Crash Talk
been out.
Yeah, it's been
Not-
out for a
no,
little while,
not that
and I'm
one,
just not. I haven't been motivated to listen to Schoolboy Q lately.
It's all right.
Something's different with Schoolboy
Yeah,
Q.
it's all right.
Dang.
We should have been listening to that though.
I tried to. I was like, nah, I don't want.
Nah, that ain't how that went.
Yes, it did.
Nah, that's
Yes,
not how
it
it
did.
went. Because I know I like
Yes, it did.
Schoolboy.
Maybe when
Yes,
I
it
said
did.
about Lil Pump or something.
I know I
No.
like Schoolboy
'Cause
Q. I know Jay
I
likes
put
Schoolboy
Crash
Q.
Talk in the group.
I know, and we just didn't do it for some reason. And ain't nobody said they wasn't listening to Schoolboy.
Find
He
it.
did.
I doubt it.
He never said well, listen to Schoolboy.
Yeah, he did.
Nah, this is school. Nah, we all feel like Schoolboy Q is worthy. So whatever you saying, man, you ain't got that mixed up with one of those Lils that you fuck with.
No.
Lil Skies or something. That's what you did. One of those face tattoo niggas.
Nope.
Dyed hair niggas. That's what happened.
He don't listen to Schoolboy.
Quit trying to throw a shot at DJ, man. DJ know music shit.
Yeah.
Maybe you
shit.
said that on
Just
the
like he kept saying about Vince Staples.
Oh shit, this what we doing now.
Just like he kept saying about, and you was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
you did.
did.
About Vince Staples. I'm like,
Yeah,
yes.
but I said the same thing on that though. I was like, man, this nigga tripping.
That's right.
Hey man, I'm not gonna just let both of you niggas slide. One of you niggas gonna get it one time, and then the other nigga gonna get it the other time.
I've been listening to it though, so whenever y'all ready to listen to it,
Listen to what?
Schoolboy. Crash Talk. See, I know what happened. Whenever I played it,
Mhm.
I wasn't by myself,
Mm.
and the music got hijacked.
Oh.
That's what happened with me and Crash Talk. Because the first couple songs
That
are
was at the top of the year, right?
not family friendly.
Huh?
It came out like in February.
Did it?
Listen to that.
Nah.
Golly.
Yeah, I don't think it came out that. Let's look it up. Look it up.
Go ahead. Now you look at it.
You probably just looked it up, man. You
No.
see him sitting here thumbing through the iPhone.
He would have said that. Crash Talk.
This nigga doesn't listen.
Not looking forward to Big Sean.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Big Sean.
Not looking forward to Childish Gambino.
Definitely looking forward
No,
to Childish
I want to
Gambino.
hear what Childish Gambino gonna do.
Childish and Crash Talk. So it came out in April.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was off by a couple.
Yeah. Well, if we're all in agreement.
No, we're not.
See?
We just had NBA free agency, dog. You got all these players switching teams. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving going to the Brooklyn Nets.
Kyrie Irving going to the Brooklyn Nets too?
Yeah.
I thought I saw that. I thought that was one of those things where somebody just put a face on a jersey or something like that and make it up.
It's gonna be a trash team.
Which they did, but it had facts behind it.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Kawhi Leonard at this point is not talking to anybody.
Mm.
Klay Thompson resigned.
Mm.
Did they give him what he wanted?
Yeah. I think he got like 5 years, $100 and some odd $1 million.
Woo!
190.
Was it that high? 190?
I don't think he worth that much.
I think so.
Damn.
Who
Who took the cut for that to happen?
Yeah,
Oh, he got some of KD money.
I guess.
Bugging. Who is the Rockets getting?
Is that a mesh hat?
Yeah.
This guy.
That shit is nice.
The Rockets, wasn't they doing some silly ass move or
Nah,
something?
they didn't do it. They didn't do it.
We ain't getting
No,
no,
they
we ain't getting Jimmy Butler.
Nah, he going to the Heat.
Oh.
Ooh. Jimmy.
Jimmy want to be the man and not make the playoffs.
Jimmy
Oh,
got
so
sold. Jimmy
he
got
wanna
No
sold.
pressure. Ain't no pressure over there.
Oh, so he just want to be the man.
Like they traded Hassan Whiteside. They tried to trade Gordon Dragic, but that didn't go through for whatever reason. So like, what are they gonna do next? They didn't make the playoffs last year. They didn't get better.
What happened with oh man, I'm trying to think of what they call this dude. Eagle. Man, it was a funny post. They called him like Eagle Dimer or something like that.
Eagle Dama.
Nah, I want to say the name the funny way, like I saw it.
Yeah.
The way you read it.
He gone though. I think he gone to Memphis.
Yeah.
Memphis probably gonna buy him out.
Oh
He'll
man,
end up on the Lakers with it.
I just fucked my joke all up, dog. I can't do it.
Yeah. But the Rockets, we re-signed all of our guys.
Yes.
we re-signed.
So the CP3 thing is
What?
he
He
not?
make too much money to get traded.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. There you go.
There you go. Well,
So we brought back Austin Rivers, Daniel House, and Gerald Green.
so are we gonna beat the
NBA.
Warriors? We're gonna beat the Warriors?
We're gonna play for the
Warriors-
number.
Are the Warriors gonna make the playoffs for sure?
Warriors.
Okay, so look. Kevin Durant's gone. Klay Thompson's out for the majority of the season. Right? No?
I don't know.
Nah, I don't know. I guess.
You're our
I mean,
sports guy.
he got a torn ACL. He just tore about 3 weeks ago. They keep you out at least 6-9 months.
Is it that long?
I'm saying like because the NBA season started late October. So let's say 6 months, right? So that's June to January, right?
Okay, yeah. There you go.
So then you got to get acclimated back to playing the game,
And then get to the level where,
right?
yeah. Well, there you have it.
So
They gave him $190 million to play half a season.
Season's in the toilet.
for the Warriors, I mean, are you a Warriors fan?
No, I was just asking.
Yeah.
I'm a
So-
Rockets fan for life.
So Draymond has to be the like number 2 guy.
Somebody tell Clint
And
Capella.
they brought in D'Angelo Russell.
Hey.
And he doesn't fit on the team.
Oh, that's the dude they got from the Nets.
Yeah.
How he don't fit? They need to get DeMarcus Cousins out of there. That nigga trash, bro.
You're high.
Nigga trash.
Because the team is pace and space.
Somebody tell Clint Capella we want our money back.
That sounds ignoramus.
I just said it. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, you said it.
You did say it. Now I mean, don't sound ignorant, but okay. I mean, DeAndre Jordan went to the Nets too. Gonna be an interesting season. We'll see.
Who going to the Memphis Grizzlies?
A lot of people.
Man, I'm still trying to get this joke right.
Let that go.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Let that
Yeah,
shit go.
let's-
Nigga.
It was a good one,
Yeah, let
man.
that shit go.
It made me laugh.
You gotta let sleep
Yeah.
dogs laugh.
Yeah. It's a wrap.
Yeah. I
Rap
think the
tap
Wizards
tappy.
got
Rap
Isaiah
tap tappy.
Thomas.
And speaking of being a rap,
Rap tap tappy.
I'm
Rap,
hungry.
Tap, tappy. Rap tap tappy.
What?
Oh, hold on. I gotta say this. Last thing. I gotta say this.
What you gotta say, nigga?
The New York Knicks.
Can you say it into the mic when you say it?
The New York Knicks has to be one of the. Their owner James Dolan has to be one of the most inept leaders in the history of the world.
What they done did now?
What they done
Okay, so remember they traded
Past prime.
They traded Kristaps Porzingis. Correct?
I could never say that.
Who getting Zion? Ain't that his name?
He with the Pelicans, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So-
remember all the gumbo memes?
They found a shoe for that nigga?
I don't know. It ain't my problem.
How they gotta play his steel toes?
Hopefully they don't find no shoes for that nigga. He ain't on my team. I don't care what he do.
Yeah.
Cold blooded.
Talking about it. But look, so they traded Kristaps Porzingis to free up cap space to bring in a marquee free agent. Kevin Durant's first choice was the New York Knicks. They didn't want to give him a max deal, so they don't have Kevin Durant.
So they
I want to read to you who the New York Knicks signed in this offseason.
so they got the
Did they piss off all their core fans?
Of course they
they
did.
got the mitigated gall.
The temerity. Okay. They got Wayne Ellington.
Who?
Okay.
If it ain't Big Baby Davis, I don't know.
They got, who is, what's the boy name? Julius Randle.
They need Steve Francis.
They got somebody else. Who else did they just get?
Stephon Marbury.
Right.
Might as well. Huh?
They
got Bobby Portis.
For real.
They got Taj Gibson. These are their acquisitions
And Penny Hardaway.
after trading Porzingis to free up cap space.
So they got all of them?
Yes, all those nobodies. They whiffed on Kevin Durant. If they got Kevin Durant, they would have got Kyrie by default because they want to play together.
Holy smokes.
so the Nets
So
is
you
going
just
to
got
play.
5 bodies
Yes.
versus getting Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving.
Yeah. Durant out next year, but they'll still have Kyrie and some nice role players.
He's out because he got to get right.
Yeah, because he lost his foot.
Achilles.
Ugh.
It's a year. He
Can't play without a foot.
Yeah.
Yep. Ask Ming.
Yeah.
Yow.
And he might be done. I mean, you know.
He might be done?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I mean, listen, anytime you injure one of your extremities to that level, it's possible that you could be done.
Ship that nigga to Phoenix.
He did it twice.
Yes, he did.
Like, so, like, it's
You
not.
say it's Phoenix.
Yeah. Ain't nothing doing over there.
I need some cookies or something.
Yeah, let's get some cookies.
You gonna make some?
Oh, sure. I'm with it.
Oh shit, man. Anyway, man, this is the Yeah I Said It podcast, man. I think we had a very productive show.
Yeah. And shout out to your niece for those cookies. They're quite delectable.
Sorry.
My birthday's coming up. I'd like to place an
Too
order.
excited.
Can you call her, please?
I'll see what I can do.
Shout out to Lil. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
Nah, I ain't gonna do no blasting, huh? Where can they find you, Humvee?
You can find me at the
G
find.
Thang Rec. Everything G Thang Rec. GTHANGREC.
Thank you, pitch hitter Humvee.
No problem.
And I'm on the IG as Ill Ran. I'm on the Facebook also as Ill Ran. And sometimes I'm on the Twitter.
Wow.
Cause I be twittering.
Twitter, baby. Twitter.
As ill_ran_is_back. At DJ the DJ.
Don't find me. I'll find you.
You are listening to the Yeah, I Said It podcast. Have something you want to say? Drop us a line at 601-641-9474.
Shout out.
That was a lonely black house gang.
Hey, I'm going to see
Friends.
Lion King.